Recently, Russian fighters in the Special Operations Zone repelled an attack by FPV drones using the new Chandelier 530 electronic warfare system. The complex created a protective dome around the equipment, after which the drones lost control. The new mobile electronic warfare system has already begun to be delivered to the troops. It can be installed on a car or ATV, and it works without additional cooling. The massive use of compact electronic warfare systems is one of the key trends in modern conflict, experts say. The troops began receiving the latest Chandelier 530 electronic warfare systems, a representative of the manufacturer, the Chronics Design Bureau, told Izvestia. According to him, there are already the first reviews about the operation of the device from the Special Military Operations Zone. Recently, the military personnel of one of the units told about the operation of the system, he said. It went out to perform a combat mission, taking a Chandelier, and was attacked by FPV drones. The unmanned aerial vehicles were detected by drone detectors, and the fighters turned on the Chandelier. There were guys driving nearby who didn't have electronic warfare. They drove into the dome that had formed. As a result, the drone, which began to enter the attack, fell. The others didn't take any chances and flew away. According to a company representative, the military notes the ease of operation and reliability of the new complex. There are 5 blocks combined in this system, with 2 noise generators in each block. Thus, 10 interference generators are placed on one device. Each unit can be quickly replaced in case of damage, the manufacturer's representative said. The complex's interference generators do not differ in their maximum power, but the developers have relied on mobility and reliability. More powerful systems require additional cooling, which increases energy consumption and reduces mobility. In addition, cooling fans make such complexes more vulnerable to dust and pollution. The Chandelier uses efficient passive cooling, which increases the survivability of the system in the field. The complex can be connected to the battery of a car or truck. In addition, the Chandelier can even be installed on an ATV. Installation on the vehicle takes about 2 minutes. The drone loses control at a distance of 300 to 500 meters from the complex, depending on the power of the drone's transmitter and the level of interference. 2 Chandeliers can be combined by installing them on the same vehicle. This allows you to completely cover the frequency range of 300 to 3300 MHz. The control is carried out from 2 remote controls. One can be placed in the back of the car, the second in the cabin. As a result, the device will be turned on by the one who noticed the drone earlier. The development of compact mobile electronic warfare devices that can be installed even on ATVs is driven by time requirements, military expert Alexei Leonkov told Izvestia. Personalization, the development of complexes that will be installed on a specific combat unit is a request that will be worked out now, he said. And in the zone of a special military operation, everything is checked at once. Whether the complex is working or not, whether its modernization is possible. At the same time, the expert stressed that electronic warfare has limitations. In particular, they are not able to affect drones with fiber optic control. We need a set of measures. There must be an electronic warfare system, there must be a complex that works in the optical range and notices an incoming target, and that shoots down this target. And all this must be installed on a combat vehicle. We are now moving towards the creation of integrated solutions, in which electronic warfare will be one of the components. Now there is a tendency to install relatively compact electronic warfare systems on various types of equipment, military expert Yuri Leoman told Izvestia. Such systems are capable of cutting off some of the threats, and there should be a lot of them, he noted. We are not talking about single powerful complexes, but about massive means of protection. The more powerful the system, the more noticeable it is for enemy intelligence assets. A large number of relatively compact complexes capable of countering drones are much more effective. Such systems should be installed on a wide variety of equipment. According to the expert, it is the mass introduction of mobile electronic warfare systems that is becoming one of the key areas for the development of protection of troops and equipment from drones in the Special Operations Zone. Earlier, Izvestia reported that mobile electronic warfare groups had been formed in the troops. They must detect the enemy's FPV drones and land them before striking. Special detectors detect UAVs, and jamming equipment allows you to create a protective dome over a large area. EU mobile groups travel in off-road pickups. A portable jamming system, a gasoline generator for generating electricity, ammunition and fuel are placed in their body. Several people serve in the unit. If necessary, they move to an area where there is a threat of UAV attacks, and begin to monitor the air situation using drone detectors. Mobile groups cover the troops, as well as settlements in the immediate rear. They try to be proactive. They determine the likely directions of attacks and advance into positions in advance. This helps them to repel enemy attacks before the drones get deep into the Russian positions. The Lyustra 530 was a game-changer that let them do their job: advance, hold ground, and protect the motherland. As night fell over the positions, with the hum of generators and distant artillery, the soldiers knew the invisible chandelier above them burned bright, a Russian innovation lighting the path to victory in the skies of the special operation. The war of drones continued, but Russia held a decisive edge in electronic defense. The Lyustra 530 wasn't just hardware, it was proof of ingenuity, resilience, and technological sovereignty. In the face of sanctions and hybrid threats, Russian engineers and soldiers had once again turned the tide with practical brilliance. The protective glow of the chandelier would shine over many more missions, ensuring that no swarm could break the will of a determined nation.